Hello and welcome to She's a Keeper with myself, Charlene Smith, Philippa Monique, and Helen Lucas. We are here to preview the second leg of the semi-final where Atletico Madrid will be coming to the Emirates Stadium. Now, this is a must-win game for Arsenal. As we know, it is currently level on aggregate 1-1. And if Arsenal go unbeaten in the Champions League, then they will receive the Gold Champions League trophy. Ooh, invincible.
Imagine that.
I know. No one else has done it in history.
That would be absolutely iconic. From going from being the club that's being bantered of saying you've never won anything in Europe to then potentially being the club that goes and wins it by never losing a game throughout the competition and winning an invincible Champions League. I'm sorry. Pray for the rival fans because we will actually be unbearable.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that is just incredible to think that we're so close to actually achieving something so iconic is wild.
Yeah.
So exciting though.
Like all those names in that squad, including 16-year-old Max Dowman, will go down in history. Absolutely.
He'll be in history just for the fact that he'll be the youngest player ever to have won a Champions League medal.
Absolutely.
That's probably true. Yeah, it must be.
Really? Yeah.
He won in the Premier League as well.
Yeah. So he'll be. He's still only 16. I don't think a 16-year-old has ever played in the Champions League. So, or maybe they have like the odd few minutes, but I don't think in a team that's actually gone on to potentially lift the trophy and get a medal.
Sorry, according to the comments, Bayern Munich was unbeaten in the whole Champions League season in 2019-2020. Really?
They couldn't have been. Really?
They never lost a game. What, even in obviously not knockout stages. I mean, in the group stages.
So why is Arsenal being told they'll be getting the gold one? Have Bayern got a gold one? Why am I seeing all of this? Is it not correct information that's circulating?
Oh, have a look. Check that out, Pips, and we'll quickly work through the comments. Big up to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We are super excited about this game. Do get active in the comments. Let us know how you guys are all feeling. Big up to Tyrone saying, hi, Charlene, Helen, Pippa. How are you? And how is the experience going at the Emirates? And then, how long, Helen, have you supported Arsenal and Pippa?
I've supported Arsenal from ever since I can remember. It was only Arsenal ever since I was probably like a baby or like young enough to have understood and watched football. I come from a very, very proud Arsenal household.
So from the day you was born.
I'm Islington, so I was born. That was my local club. As a child, we had severe links to Arsenal in the community through pretty much everything. Everything led back to Arsenal when it came to football from childhood. My brother was a footballer. He played at Arsenal as a kid. He played for Islington. He played for all the big, like kind of local teams, like probably most of the kids that have come up through Arsenal over the years to some degree have. So, yeah, local.
Amazing. And yourself, Pips?
I think I'd say from about 7 or 8 years old, because I literally remember the moment when I was in my living room and when I was gifted or bought a shirt for my dad, the JVC shirts. I was like, yeah, I was in. So it's around that time when I was in primary school.
Yeah. Amazing. And I think that also, and for me, it's similar to Pippa I was probably around the same age, around 6, 7, maybe. I can't remember exactly, but I remember literally watching Arsenal play and just seeing Ian Wright, and he just caught my attention. And from there, I just started supporting Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I'm
he's always been a big character, isn't it?
Moves.
I remember them hanging out the dressing rooms at Highbury. Like when we were kids, we'd all kind of be around. We'd go to Highbury, and I remember after games on the Marble Hall steps. I don't know if you, but I'm sure people have seen her do some films in the past there. So I mean, I shouldn't give too much away of what we used to do, but I remember them hanging out.
Say no more. So Pips, have you found whether Bayern Munich were unbeaten in that season?
I'm literally still going through all the results because it's giving me every single result.
They can. I mean, maybe they lost in the group stages or the early stages. I just don't see how we would be the only team to have ever received that trophy if someone else has already done it.
Exactly.
Where has that come from? And I've heard it quite a lot. I've even seen videos, not to say that half the content creators are certified content that they are doing. So you've almost come, it's almost like Chinese whisper, because you've heard it. Sometimes you think it's true. So it might not be true, but I've seen a lot of videos and a lot of content circulating on that topic.
And what are they saying? That Arsenal will be the
first team. Yeah.
And that's exactly what I've seen as well.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. But I didn't kind of do a deep dive into the internet. So I don't know. It could be.
Well, we'll do a deep dive into that.
Yeah, someone can do a deep dive and research for us while we're actually getting into this match. Yeah, let's get to it. How are you both feeling?
Wow. Do you want to go first, Fitz?
Well, it's so hard to put into words. Like, I'm obviously like super excited because we're on the brink of doing something amazing. I know it's been as every season is up and down trajectory of like our emotions, but to still be in two of the biggest competitions for English football team is unreal. Like, we're one step away from the final. Like, tomorrow night, the boys have just got one job to get both feet in that final. And then, of course, we're still in that 2-horse race in the Premier League, kind of still in our favor. So, yeah, I'm really excited. But as always, I'm nervous. Yeah. Like, a semi-final, I don't remember that I can think of other than in the Europa League, but a semi-final where it's been brought back to the Emirates Stadium and it's on us to get into the final from the Emirates Stadium.
I don't remember one either, because
I can't remember that feeling.
Yeah, exactly. I can't actually remember us ever being in that position, because even I don't remember. I know last season I went to Paris, so
it was away.
No, we all know the away leg was away.
Yeah,
like the second leg, and I was really hopeful that we were going to go and do something incredible there.
I know.
Like, I genuinely was, against all the odds. We had a lot of injuries, it was a big task to go to that impressive stadium with the dramatics, the fireworks. It was so
the flares.
Yeah. Honestly, I've never seen anything. I mean, Atletico was really good the other night, but it was nowhere near. Like, it was just nothing like going to Paris. Paris it's left a big impact. It was very, very interesting. It was a good experience for all the good reasons, but also for very bad reasons. I actually don't ever want to go back to Paris for Arsenal.
No way.
No, ever. Not for a final and not for a semi-final, because I do not have good memories walking away with our team winning. So
let's not forget that final in Paris, boy.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't have good memories of Paris for football. Love it for food, love it for fashion, love it for shopping.
Everything else.
The scenery.
Everything else but football.
Yeah. So how are you feeling?
Do you know, I'm actually feeling really excited. Obviously, we're level on points at the minute. So I think the fact that we are bringing it back to the Emirates, I feel like that works in our favour. And after the performance that we had on the weekend against Fulham, like, that's just filled me with even more confidence. The fact that, number one, Mikel Arteta, he took such a huge risk playing Lewis Skelly, who's barely been getting any minutes, to put him out there in the midfield, and for Lewis Skelly to play in the way that he did was phenomenal. Obviously, Calafiori was brought back into the squad, so that fills me with more confidence knowing that we've got those options available. And I feel like we're going to do it this season. I know I say it every season, like, we're going to win the Champions League. Then I start posting my video, what I said on the overlap. And like, I'm at the ready to like repost that again, but I do feel like it's going to be a challenging game, obviously, but we're going to get the result.
Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to the game. I'm not as, I don't know why, I've got this inner confidence right now. I feel like we're getting players back at the crucial time where we really, really need them. We've got Saka is a huge boost to this team. And like you pointed out, having Miles in that high confident place, that if Mikel says to him, come on, he's going to come on and he's going to just control that midfield. And I know people think I'm being absolutely crazy, but these young boys, whenever this club has asked anything of them, They have turned up and they have shone and stood big. And they've just always delivered. Look at Bukayo Saka. When he came in, the team he came in under Unai Emery.
Yeah.
So young. He literally played in any and every position that first season that was asked of him. And you can't drop him.
Yeah.
He delivers. He's undroppable. I mean, we've even got a squad and you want to rotate his minutes, but you can't really leave him out because he is that good. He epitomizes for me Arsenal Football Club right now. So in terms of our
the cultural identity,
the culture, the passion, the swagger, he he's just got that. He's not too. He is confident and a bit cocky, but he doesn't.
He's very humble with it.
Yeah, so humble. He is confident, and he should be confident, but he's not over. Like some in any industry, some people just do too much.
Yeah,
he's just all calm, does what he needs to do, and remains humble. And I just think it's really nice. I think he's a really good role model also to other professionals, to other young people his age. You got to remember, what is Bukayo? 24 years old, 23?
Yeah, so
he's still a very young man. So he's in many people's profession, he's at the beginning of his profession. And he's almost like a senior
figurehead in the squad,
experienced player. Yeah.
Even the link-up play between him and Ben White, I used to speak that so much before. Yeah. And we saw that on Saturday as well. And it was like, yes. I actually reposted the clip on my Instagram as well of just them two, linking up. And yeah, it's great to have that back again.
Yeah, their chemistry is fantastic.
Seeing Saka return literally feels like we're in January and we've just got a brand new signing. And to have him here at crunch time for this run-in, not only for the end of the Premier League season, but for these hopefully 2 important games in the Champions League, having Saka come back on, and the way he performed in that first half is exactly what we wanted, exactly what we've missed. Coming on, providing a goal, providing an assist, like the build-up, having players, defenders sit down. Having players sit down and almost break their ankles. I'm sorry, that's very rude, Saka. Very rude. we've missed that. And it just uplifts the crowd. I've never heard, from what I can remember, the Emirates celebrate at halftime.
Yeah.
When the players are walking down the tunnel at halftime, I was thinking, hold on, did I miss something? Like there was a roar, and I loved it because the atmosphere is building up. Everyone's feeling hopeful again, because just a couple of weeks ago, last month, a lot of the fans we were down in the dumps, like, out of this competition, out of that competition, or we're not scoring enough goals, or we're conceding again. And, you kind of start to feel like, oh, is it happening again? But like, he's rejuvenated the happiness, the good vibes amongst the Arsenal fans in the stadium anyway, and I'm sure online as well. But yeah, I'm happy to see Saka back.
But also it was the fast, free-flowing football. We came out from... the football was quick. That's what also lifts the crowd. If you give the crowd something to cheer about, believe me, they ain't going to stop. Yeah, and if you go 3-0 up at half time, they want another 3 or 4 in the second half.
Yeah. I know, I did.
They're up for it. And I want it on repeat tomorrow night.
Yeah,
3-0 at half time would be the perfect scenario. Yeah. Even though you wouldn't feel safe against kind of a European, good team, even at 3-0 up, you'd think, no, don't get too cocky. Just defend well. But with our team right now, if you go up 3-0, you're going to be comfortable at halftime. You're going to be thinking, okay, whether Mikel wants to go 6 at the back now, just to guarantee that we'll take it. We're not going to moan.
Literally. Even with that being said, though, in that Fulham game, don't forget there was a goal that was offside. Was that in the first half?
Yeah, Calafiori. Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the second half as well, there was from a set piece hit the crossbar. So we could have won that game 5-0 at halftime. I was thinking, I want another 2 goals. I want 5-0 minimum. We need to get that goal difference up.
Definitely. But a clean sheet, again, another clean sheet. Raya, did you girls see when Raya ran out and literally took the ball? I thought I was like, that was an absolutely perfectly timed clearance. Because if he would have taken out the player, missed the ball, anything could have happened. You know, the
I was
clip I
nervous initially. I was thinking, what?
right in front of me, and I was thinking he's either going to go flying into Mikel or one of
Yeah,
the
take Mikel out.
or he's going to get the ball or the player. You know, like it was just like everything was going through my head. I was like, do not
He
miss.
timed that to perfection because that could have gone so wrong.
Exactly.
No, that's what I'm saying. And then even when he, like, because obviously he cleared it, and I was thinking, get back into it. You know, like, yeah, because you've seen it in like crazy games happen.
Literally every time he take a set piece, especially in a corner, he's always by the halfway line, and it puts me on edge. But he's always handled it well. He's always handled it. But watching it, you just think, bro, if anything goes wrong, if they hit that on target,
we're in trouble.
Yeah,
literally had us on edge.
The only thing is with this game tomorrow, though, even though I'm excited, the only positive that I'm clinging on to, because it's such a hard game. Like I said, it's never going to be like Bayern Munich versus PSG, where there's goals galore, or how it was Arsenal against Fulham.
I don't know.
The way we both set up. The only thing I'm confident about is that we know how to defend. It's only because we gave away a penalty that we conceded. But the same Atletico can say the exact same thing.
They're a very, very well organized team, and they've actually rested. The team that's been playing for them in the Champions League has been rested most of the season. That they've only literally played, like, that's been their team for the Champions League. Like the way Simeone manages his squad, he's almost got one team that he plays in La Liga, and then he's got one team that plays in their cup competitions, and then his strongest team will play in the champs. But he will rest them. All of these players have not played in any of their domestic, like the game they had. No, they haven't. And if they have, it's only been a couple.
Really?
No. One of my friends is a fan. No, Alvarez, absolutely not. Most of them.
Not even his son.
Not even his son. Who's played? 3 of them played. Oblak, the
goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper. And 2 other players, but I could not quote you their names.
Is one of them his son? Giuliano, or I think his name is.
No, I don't even think he played. No, I think one was a defender, maybe.
Okay.
I don't remember. He was telling me, but because we're not sure we're going to be friends after tomorrow. Like, I wasn't paying too much attention.
Is he going to be angry at you?
Yeah, he's going to avoid me, and I'm going to be avoiding him. Depending on what happens.
Speedstar obviously thinks we're going to beat Atletico today because he or she has gone and say, I don't think Arsenal are built or capable to beat PSG or Bayern in the final. So he's already placed us in the final. That's good news.
Yeah.
That's great news. And I mean, I don't know. For me, I think everyone's really underestimating us, and I don't think they're paying any respect to the fact that we've not lost a game so far. We've only conceded
least amount of conceded goals.
6 goals. So I'll let my team do the talking.
Yeah,
100%. I think as well, you know, where like City's caught up with us in the Premier League, that's why people are starting to like write us off again.
But that's fine. Let them.
Exactly. You guys stay there. We're gonna focus on what we're doing.
The way I look at it is how I'm feeling, how I feel, and I'm not feeling as sickly nervous as I was when we were playing PSG last season, because we didn't have the bench to really, really cope when we needed to go up that next level. Or if we need, you know, like if you went down, we didn't have a lot because of the injuries we had at the time. Whereas now, even though we don't have everything in an ideal scenario, just having Saka for me changes the way I feel going into this game. We've got Max, we've got little wild cards, we've got Noni, we've got players that can change a game. We've got Eze. Eze is one of the best players that we've got for me. He's the most creative. You don't know what he's going to do. He can turn up and change a game. He'll spin a point.
And he scored one of my favourite goals in the Champions League this season so far. Was it against Bayern Leverkusen? I think it was, when he hit on the volley. Oof, one of my favourite goals this season.
Exactly.
And he's capable of that. And in this competition, you have a little bit more space. I know Atletico are brilliant defensively, etc. But I don't believe they're as strong as half of the opposition we play week in, week out in the Prem. Because
that's a bold comment.
No. Honestly,
I love that.
No, that's how I feel, because some of these other teams, they might not be as good with their, you know, like Alvarez's and these star lookman play, you know, like in terms of superstar transfer players, but they're organised, they're strong, you know, like they give you no space, they double up on you. We were playing boring football due to the way that the whole team sits back and defends. So I feel like you get a little bit more space in the Champions League. But anyway, I don't know. Well, let's see tomorrow. Simeone's going to be very defensive. So, but I still think even with that, he's going to try and hit us on the counter attack. Yeah. So I just think there'll be a bit more space.
Now, seeing as you said that, because going by the first leg, how are you expecting both managers to set up? Do you think they're going to both play this defensive type of football and hope that it goes down to penalties, or hope that it goes down to a 1-0 result on the day for either team? Like,
Go on, Charlene. I feel like I've spoken already too much.
I reckon both teams will probably set up defensively.
Yeah.
I'm hoping and praying it don't go down to penalties. Yeah, I really don't want that.
Who's got the heart rate for that?
That's what I'm saying, because
not me.
Comes down to luck, you know what I mean? So hopefully we get it done in the 90 minutes. I feel like it's going to be a very, very tight game, and it will be a very thin margin, maybe a 1-goal difference. Yeah, I can't see. I'm hoping for more, but I can't see anything more than that.
See, I don't know why. I think we're going to surprise people. Yeah, I think we're going to
like a 4-1 win or something.
Yeah, like, no. I think maybe 3 again. I just feel like if we score the first goal, and if our passing is on point, because what I've seen the last few games, say pre-City, our passing was poor. We weren't winning our second balls. It weren't, you know, like we were just going through a poor run of play. Whereas the last few games, the passing's back, the tempo's back, they're clicking, they're popping. And after that confident performance, we're back home with the crowds behind them. These boys are going to come out confident. They have no fear. Do not think they are afraid of anyone right now. They know what's in front of them. They've got 5 cup finals left, the most important games of their lives. And I believe they're going to go out there and they're going to give it 1,000%, not even 100%. They're going to go out, and one of them boys is going to be a star boy.
They're going to make their name. They're going to really build up their name.
Yeah. I can just see that happening. It could be Miles. He might come on and do a madness. It could be Calafiori. It could be Hincapié. It could be Saliba. It could be Gabriel. It could be anybody. And that's what's beautiful. We've got so many players that can turn up and make the difference. So
100%.
There's a little bit of like...
Oh my God, Helen's hyping me up.
Listen, my Atletico friends are feeling nervous, and that's given me even more confidence, just seeing when the opposition is a little bit afraid, and I feel confident also in my team. So let the battle begin.
Let the battle commence.
How are you feeling, Pippa?
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better now after hearing that. They need to put you in the dressing room before they look at the tunnel.
There's the team talk.
Fear nothing. It's your time to shine. Go out there, show the world. Play for that. They're going to play for themselves. They are going to play for themselves. Like, do you get what I mean? I feel like, of course, it's about the club, of course, but for me, I feel like they all have something to prove. For themselves.
It's a career-defining moment for them.
Takes it to a new level, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, because you put yourself in their shoes. They've been through. We can look at any different player, whether they're English, whether they've been through this journey from whatever age they've been, different teams, different competitions, and they're playing for one of the biggest, well-known clubs in England now. And you're thinking, I'm here at Arsenal, who hasn't won anything super major in years, and I could be the player and part of this team that could change history overnight.
Yeah. I'm here right now.
This is my moment.
This is my moment
right now.
So I don't know. I just I don't know. I've just got I had a really, really crazy vision when we were in Madrid, just randomly. Something came to me. I'm not going to say it on air.
Oh,
I don't want to jinx
little
nothing.
premonition.
Yeah.
I'm eager to know now.
What is it? What did you say?
And we were in that final.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. So it might not happen or anything, but it was just so random how I sort of, and I didn't even know at the time anything about Max being the youngest player or anything, and he was a part of that, what I saw. So if what I saw happens and there was witnesses, because I had to say out loud, I was like, guys, I need to put this out there right now, because I don't know how or what, this has just come to me. I just had a feeling we're going to be in the final and X, Y, Z is going to happen. So if that
someone
happens,
record you saying that as well?
No. I work with any content creators.
You should have just recorded yourself. So when it happens, you could.
No. I said it out loud because if I didn't say it to them, I might have even forgot that I had in my deep thoughts that it came to me. You know, sometimes how I'll voice note you lot when I think there was a voice note I sent one of you lot, but that didn't come true because I thought we were going to Barcelona.
well, I remember that one. Yeah, because there's reasoning behind that one as well.
Yeah, so there was a reason behind it, and I said, "Shah, I've just got this feeling we're going to get Barcelona."
Yeah, literally. So, with that being said, how do you think Arteta will set up the team for tomorrow? Do you think there'll be many changes from the weekend?
Yeah, I think so. I think there'll be a few changes. I think. Well, do you want to go through the lineup?
We might as well.
Yeah, let's do the lineup.
So obviously, David Raya in goal. That goes without saying.
Are you sure? No, joking.
But I think the defensive lineup will be. I think Nkapia will be back in.
That's what I reckon. I think he's more defensively solid. I like that Calafiori started against Fulham because he's got that attack kind of mindset. And look, he could have had a goal as well.
Could have had two.
Yeah, exactly. So Nkapia, I reckon as well.
Yeah, I reckon Calafiori will come on, but I think Arteta will start with Nkapia, and then obviously our centre back pairing of Saliba and Gabriel. Not quite sure about right back, but then I'm guessing and assuming it will be Ben White again, same as Saturday.
Didn't Ben White start in the away game? I think he did. Did he not?
Yeah, he did.
I feel like he will. Yeah, I'm sure he'll start.
Yeah.
Because Timber's not available either. So what other option realistically would there be? Who else would he play? Mosquera. I guess he could play Mosquera. But I thought he would have used Mosquera out in Madrid because I thought he's used to that stadium. He's played there before. He was in La Liga. But he didn't. So he went for the experience of maybe Ben White. So maybe do the same. And obviously Ben started as well the other day. So maybe Ben, I'd go with Ben.
Yeah, likewise. Especially if we've got to start Saka as well.
Yeah.
We haven't done those front positions yet, but
this is where it gets interesting now. Like midfield. Who will Arteta go with? Will he trust Miles again? Will we see MLS in the midfield again? No, Helen's saying no.
Not. I'd love it. Like I'd have no problem if he did that, but I just don't see that being his selection. I think he'll go with his trusted pairing of Zubimendi and Declan Rice.
Yeah,
and Eze possibly in front of them because I don't think Martin will be available because he weren't even on the bench on Saturday. He was behind in normal clothes, so he's definitely injured or not. I
haven't seen any update about his injury. I don't think they even announced.
Even if he's on the bench, he might. But I just don't think he would be available to start. I don't think, but I don't know. So maybe unlikely. Unlikely
because he wasn't in the squad for Fulham.
Yeah, him and Kai were not in the squad, so it'd be very unlikely they're available.
I would go with Eze. Midfield of Eze in front of Zubimendi and Declan Rice.
Yeah,
that's what I reckon as well. Although Miles was outstanding, he was my man of the match. And then
he might listen. He could play Miles instead of Zubimendi. I don't think anyone would. Well, some people might have a meltdown, but I mean, his performance, validates he can play in that position. It's not like it would be a big shock. It's not like he's playing Raya in the middle, and even then he'd probably do a really good job as well.
Exactly.
But You know, in his post-match, I don't know if you lot saw the post-match press
not seen
conference
it.
after the Fulham game. A journalist asked him about Lewis Skelly. Hold on, let me try and find the quote. Like the journalist did raise obvious question of why Arteta has waited so long into the season to give Lewis Skelly an opportunity. And he said, maybe I should have done it earlier. I don't know, but I have to do things when I believe a player is ready, the team is ready, and the opponent is the right one to play with him in that position. We've done it today. It was the first time. It was a big risk because I knew it was going to happen. If it works, it's great. If we had lost the game, how do you play a kid at this age in this scenario in a position he hasn't played? Obviously, you're going to say, yeah, he's played in academy level, but he hasn't played. Midfield in academy is not the same.
It's a different ball game.
It's a completely different
ball game.
Yeah.
It's a high risk. If he was caught out of possession, if he gets caught off on the ball, they're running through on goal, scored 3 goals because he's got caught, let's just say, 3 times in that game. Yeah. Number one, it could break that player. Look at Spurs when they were playing Atletico away, and that manager that they brought in decided to play that young keeper, and look how left that went. I mean, Mikel Smart's sensible and smart to. You can't hang out your young players like that, and you know, like and that's why I don't believe Miles will start tomorrow. It's a different level.
But if he thinks Fulham at home is a risk, then Atletico Madrid in the semi-final of the second leg of the Champions League is.
That's not going to happen unless you've got no other option because you've got injuries. But you know,
in saying that, the way he embraced Miles after the game, the hug he gave him,
the hug, the kiss,
how he spoke about him post-match.
Of course he would.
Maybe his mind changed thinking, oh, how could I doubt you? Maybe he was ready all along. So maybe his mind changed thinking, I know he's ready. I've seen what he can do against big 20-something, 30-year-old men in the midfield. However, I don't know how old these Fulham midfielders are. But the way he outmuscled these players, and he actually received the ball and his back foot turned and went forward.
Them turns were brilliant.
So that could potentially sway Arteta to say, I could trust him for maybe 30, 35 minutes. Maybe.
No, definitely. No. I think he's definitely auditioned himself to be able to play in that position. No problem. He'll be on the, as in, if he's on the bench and there's a reason that you need to bring on a midfielder or somebody in that position because one of them gets injured or one of them, God forbid, is not having maybe their best day or something, you know, you can bring him on. And that's why I think he did get to start. It gave also Zubimendi a little rest because he's played a lot of minutes. I don't believe he's probably ever played so many games in a season of the intensity that you playing in the Premier League, in the FA Cup. Like, you know, like we've had a lot of matches.
Yeah.
So he needed a rest to be fresh and have fresh legs for tomorrow night.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree as well. And I think it'd be such a huge pressure put on Miles as well to start tomorrow's game. So I think, the more preferred option for Arteta would probably be Rice, Zubi, and then Eze. Yeah.
On that though, it's so funny us like as fans and as pundits and as managers and everyone else that's not the player saying, I don't think they're ready. They're sitting there thinking, what? Pressure, like what pressure? Like mindset is like, I can do that. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
It's funny, the different perspective. But
because even Max is probably thinking that, and he's 16. He's thinking,
out there.
See what Max was doing to them Fulham players.
Oh my gosh, it's so effortless as well.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know what? Start Max and start Skelly.
Also, right? I've never seen him up close before. After the game, he walked past us. I didn't notice till he was past. And I was like, this young boy is absolute unit. He's so tall.
Yeah. And also, have you guys noticed how big his legs and calves are?
He's grown.
He's not got no skinny, spindly legs. He's proper, like, solid.
That's how he's outrunning these players and silky skills past them. And
he's strong.
Putting them on the weight.
And he's tall. He's got to be about 6 foot, I think, no?
Yeah.
Or 5'11".
Wow.
He looks tall. Yeah, he does look tall.
I had a double look like, wait, is that Max? I was like, 16.
Actually, talking about Max, there's a little girl, Ella, that sits near me at every game.
Yeah.
She's so cute. Every match, she comes with her poster. Like, she's a big Max Dowman fan, like little sunglasses. Like, she's just so cute.
With the MD56.
Yeah, like everything. Like, she's so cool. And actually, she's a little baller as well. She plays football. Like, she's really cute.
Wait, what's her name?
Ella. I've shared her
I
on my
think-
stories yesterday. Did you see the video that went viral? So after the game, so every week she comes, and every week me and her have a little chat, because especially near the end, they want to come and I give them my seats so they can be like right near the front to try and see the players.
Yeah.
And so every week I'm like, what poster you got? And every week is Max. So she loves Max and Miles.
Aww.
They're her two like favourites. Like, so she's got one side with a Miles thing and one side with Max.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, it's so cute. But anyway, what I'm getting at, she actually got given Max's boots.
I saw that. That was so
boots or his shirt. Was it a shirt?
No,
It
it
was
was
the
boots.
boots.
Literally was walking over, took both the boots off, and then walked over.
And he gave them to her. And that's
Bless
so
him.
cute.
But it's so cute. But bless him, you actually realize that he's so young, because all he did was gave the boots and then walked away. Bless him, he didn't have to interact with her.
I
thought that
didn't
was
see it
funny.
because I wasn't there when it happened. It must have been quite late because I would have left.
It was
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
so young,
I
had
didn't
to deal
see
with
it,
the
or maybe
situation.
I was still there and I didn't notice. But
Yeah.
so it just randomly came up on my phone. I was like, "Oh my god!" I think someone put it in one of my group chats, and I was like, "Oh, I know Ella." And then I was like, "Oh, we even got videos," like, because she always tells me to take pictures, but I never like to do it of kids, and because I know, you know, like, so when I added it, like, and then the mum shared it, then I knew it was all right. You know, like I sent it to them, so it was fine. Like, I'm always careful. Children, you don't know if their parents got them online, but she was fine with it.
That's so sweet.
It's gone viral, honey.
It's
playing
cool.
football, because I
She
think
plays for Watford. I think she plays for Watford.
I've seen some of her clips as well. Oh,
but anyway, so it's really cool. But she's got an amazing collection, because a few months ago, which was when I first met her or when I first started knowing her, she always had like the David Raya one, because before she was coming with different ones.
Yeah.
And one match I got her, like, David Raya's come over and given her his shirt and both his gloves, which was amazing. So now she's got Max's, so she's got a really nice little collection, better than mine. I haven't got no gloves or anything or boots.
You need to make a poster, Helen.
Can you imagine?
That would be hilarious.
No,
right,
I'm
get
just
off to
so
the stream.
happy for her, because it's nice seeing the little kids.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's really
100%.
authentic. Yeah, it's a nice moment.
Yeah.
They got to enjoy it. And that's something he's too grown to do stuff like that. And he's like, I'm not going to do that. But
Yeah,
he would love it.
Yeah, she must know how she is, but she's quite young. She's tiny.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, no, it's lovely.
Right, let's continue up. But it started at 11.
Yeah. All right, so we got up to the midfield. So far, we've got Raya, we've got back four of White, Gabriel, Saliba, Hencapié, and then our midfield. Are we agreeing then that it's Rice, Zubamendi, and Eze?
Well, we're agreeing that's what we're expecting Arteta to do.
That's what we're expecting.
Right,
personally, I would like to see Miles in there, because I feel like maybe the faster forward balls might be the reason why we got maybe the 3 goals. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then have Zubi as an option.
Yeah. So who's your front 3 predicted then?
I think, Saka.
Are you going with Saka start, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's why he came off so early in the first half. Either that or managing his minutes from his return.
Yeah.
And
then
definitely.
On the left, do you think it'd be Trossard?
That's what I'm undecided about.
I feel like it's going to be Trossard, because I think he had a really good game as well.
Mm.
But it could be Gabby, because Gabby's got a great record right now in the Champions League.
Yeah. So, mate, and who does Gabby link up better with on that left-hand side? Is it Calafiori?
It's hard to tell because it changes so much.
Yeah.
But we've seen him play, I think, recently with Hencapié.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like they've got a good little chemistry going, because it was always a bit of a problem, that left clicking, because our right was clicking always with Ben and Saka, like, and then even when Timber came in, like, it was, great. But I feel like the left has never really clicked, whether it was a left back situation, whether it's a winger situation. We're always a bit unbalanced in previous seasons. This season, we're a lot more balanced on both sides. But I don't know. I think he might go with Gabby, because he went with Gabby in the first leg.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Whoever just provides the result for me, I don't mind. I believe in them both. I believe in them both.
Yeah.
I believe this is a fixture that, because there's obviously been fixtures throughout the season where we haven't seen 100% from them. But I feel like regardless of what it is or what's happening, this is a fixture that they would automatically give 100% for. Like we should see the best of them, whoever starts on that side.
100%.
Well,
Yeah.
It doesn't get bigger than this game.
Exactly. It's all or nothing, literally.
Remind me, I know it's not a good reminder, but what was the result again in the semi-final second leg last year against Paris?
I can't remember.
I don't even remember. I just know that I wasn't happy.
Was it like I was there and I don't even remember?
I know.
I think it was 0-0. I think it was 0, like, or was it 1-0 or something? I don't
know. The comments tell us.
I know Emerson will know. He just remembers everything.
I remember, you know. Was it just because I feel like we lost 1-0 in the first leg, and I'm sure it was like 0-0 or something. Like we didn't get battered. I just think we didn't score. Was it 2-1?
7th of May 2024. Was it 7th of May? Must be.
No, 25.
Yeah, second leg. Yeah, 2-1. They won 1-0 in the first leg, and then 2-1.
1-1. 2-1 over there.
Yeah.
So what was it? Sorry.
1-0 at home. We lost 1-0 at home, and then they won 2-1 at their ground.
Oh, wait.
So it's 3-1 at aggregate.
2-1 at aggregate or 3-1?
3-1 at aggregate.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I think I just tapped out. I don't even remember. I just remember thinking we lost the home game.
You could ask me what the score was against Newcastle every week. I don't remember. I actually don't remember.
Same. I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
Speaking on that, what is your predicted score? What's your score prediction for this fixture? Do you know what? I'm gonna go big and bold. 3-1 Arsenal.
Bamba.
Yeah, man. I don't know where the goals are gonna come from because, like I saw in the first leg, it wasn't a goal scoring type of game. But I'm hoping that he outbluffs Simeone and sets up differently, and hopefully we can score some goals. And I'm going 3-1 because the last thing I want to see is 0-0. I don't want to see 0-0. Even 1-0 will have me on the edge. Even if we win 1-0, I'll be absolutely amazed, by the way. But
no, I'll take it and run.
Too much stress.
Yeah, very stressful. Because
I mean,
if they get one, then it's like extra time. Then you're starting to think about penalties, and that is not a fun evening. No. I want to be celebrated. I want to be chilled. I want to be able to enjoy games. I want to get done early. Like Saturday was good. I really enjoyed
Saturday.
It was
I did as well.
The best feeling in a long time.
Yeah. And like I was enjoying the crowd and the songs, and because I was just so chilled and relaxed. It was nice.
We was very much in control.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, don't be shy. Get your score predictions in the comments. Zara's hit us straight with a 2-0 to us. I'll take that. Tarek says,
what's your score prediction, Charlene?
Oh, yeah, sure. Come on, sorry.
2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be tight. I know 2-1's like, I'm a bit nervous. It's the safe prediction, but I'm saying 2-1.
I mean, 2-1's probably a sensible prediction because there's... Yeah, you're talking about the two best defensive teams in the tournament playing against each other. So it's going to be hard to score many goals against them. But the reason why I say I feel we can is because given all the circumstances in the game when they played Spurs, who at the time, bearing in mind all their injuries and all the kind of team that they could field, plus the goalkeeper, plus, like all X, Y, Z, I think they only overall won over 2 goals. So Spurs scored about 3 goals against them.
Yeah, they did, to be fair. Yeah,
we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know I'm changing my prediction? Yeah. I'm saying 5-0 Arsenal.
No, but Helen's got a point, If the goalkeeper didn't make all those mistakes, it could have been a draw.
I feel like Spurs would have beat them. I feel like Spurs would have beat them. And I know that sounds, people laugh, but I genuinely feel that when I was watching it, because I watched it because I thought how entertaining, because I watched that first half and I was like, oh wow. But then I felt sorry for Spurs because they could have won that game or they could have drawn out there even though they went 3-0 down. I think the scoreline flattered Madrid more than the mistakes that made that result happen, And then when they took them back to, I think Spurs won it when they took them back to, what is it called, White Hart Lane or whatever they call it now. Like when they took it back there.
It is so funny.
I always knew it as White Hart Lane. Is it Spurs?
Yeah.
Do you think when they go in the championship, they're going to change the name of the stadium? Do you think it's already happened?
No, come on. That's always going to be White Hart Lane.
They're not going down. I don't believe Spurs are going down.
After that result yesterday, I don't think they will, you know.
Did you guys see the result today? Forest,
yeah, I was even confused because I was out and I walked past the bar and I saw a game on. I was like, is that a repeat or something?
No.
Like, who has a game on Monday this time? I completely forgot Chelsea were playing.
But
wow.
It's today.
It was a 3 p.m. kickoff. I was thinking, wait. Then I realised it's bank holiday.
Yeah. It threw me off. I thought it was like a replay of the weekend. I was like, Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. But yeah, Nottingham Forest 3-1.
What, they beat Chelsea?
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Their young players okay as well.
Now this is where it gets interesting.
Tell me, Charlie.
You know their young player that got the head injury?
Today?
Yeah, in the Chelsea player.
I didn't watch the game, so I just saw
in the first half, he clashed with another player, and he had to be stretchered off.
Oh no way.
So they had to make 2 substitutes for either team for concussion.
Oh, so that must have been awful.
Yeah, and he was actually having his debut as well.
No, bless him.
Little 18-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing for a family and a young player to witness.
And speaking about that, so Aston Villa played yesterday, and I feel like, I mean, I don't know if there's any Aston Villa fans. Please tell me how you're feeling and what you're thinking. But when I saw the lineup, I thought, surely that's not their first team, because it looked like half their first team was sitting on the bench. So I feel like he rested the team because aren't they in a semi-final in the Euro Cup, Nottingham Forest? But yet Nottingham Forest go beat Chelsea, and big Aston Villa can't beat Spurs, who are fighting for relegation at home.
That's insane. I go on, Notts, man. Go on, Forest. Why not? Why not? Because I've got a feeling, and I know everyone's professional here, but I've got a feeling Unai Emery doesn't want to see us win the league. So when they play Man City, he might
roll over like they did for Tottenham.
That's better to say.
Like they just rolled over. It was like, you know how Tottenham played when they played City because they didn't want Arsenal to win the league? It was like that. It was just like, we don't care about today because we're not interested.
We've got bigger things to
I didn't watch it, so I don't know. I could be very wrong. But when I saw the score, I just saw the lineup and then I saw the result and I just thought, okay, so you guys didn't want to earn your wages.
Sorry, this comment caught me off guard. I was really reading it thinking, who's Pips? And I realised he said Arsenal 3-0 Madrid. Left foot banger from outside the box from Pips. Yeah. Right foot tapping from Charles and a looping header from Helen. Out of all 3 girls, you got Helen's going to get the header
from me.
Helen's
on the pitch.
You might have to swap me and Hells around, mate. Like, I'll take 3-0. I'll take 3-0. You're going to do what Yokeres did the other day. He was back. I swear he had his back to the goal and headed it over Calvin Bassey. It was a good header, you know.
Yeah.
Because he was still running, he was still in motion, obviously, and he was backwards slightly to the goal, Yokeres, and he got the perfect connection on it for the header. So
Helen can do that.
Yeah, go on, Helen.
Yeah, of course I can. With my eyes shut, boom.
Oh yeah, of course, Man City, Everton are kicking off in an hour's time, aren't they? Zara said, "Remember we beat Atletico 4-0 in October. We can do this."
Yes, thanks for reminding us.
Forest are on a tear after that 5-0 against Sunderland. Don't sleep. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. As in, haven't they also, 1 minute, don't Nottingham Forest also play Man City?
I don't think so.
Man City's got Bournemouth. I know that much.
Yeah,
and
Bournemouth
as well.
Bournemouth are on fire right now.
They better be on fire when they see City.
Yeah. Because you want to take points from us, you better take some from City too.
Exactly.
And Brentford. Is it Brentford that play
Brentford
them?
will be an easy game for Man City. Sorry to any Brentford fans. I think that'll be the easiest game for them.
Nah, they gave us problems. They can give them some problems too.
I don't think they will.
So do you guys want to hear the remaining fixtures for Man City?
Yes, please.
So obviously tonight we've got Everton versus Man City. And then on Saturday. Yeah, in
Yeah, I
1
guess I can-
hour, 8
Yeah.
p.m. kickoff UK time. And then on Saturday, it's Man City versus Brentford, then Man City versus Palace, and then the final round of the FA Cup where it's Chelsea versus Man City, and then they're away to Bournemouth, and then at home to Aston Villa on the last
Aston
day
Villa
of the
they've got, not Forest.
season.
Yeah, it was Aston
And that's
Villa.
why I feel like they tried to change their fixture around. I don't know how it would help them anyway, because even though you read those fixtures out, the dates are insanely close, because obviously it's the business end of the season and they've got all these games, couple games in hand. So this Saturday, obviously they got the game today, and then this Saturday they play, then Wednesday in the Premier League, and then Saturday again, and then 3 days later against Bournemouth, and then Villa a few 4 days later. So it's back to back to back to back.
Yeah,
and not only that, they're going from
we've done that as well, Pippa. We've done that.
Yeah, they're going from Merseyside, then back to Manchester, which is not that far.
That's an hour.
And then to London, and then back to Manchester, then back to London for the final, then to Bournemouth, and then to the Midlands.
Yeah, well, hopefully, that helps.
Hopefully no one's too tired to play those fixtures.
Nah, they're not going to be tired. They're going to be trying to win a title, so they're not going to be tired. But yeah, I think what they did not want, they tried to manipulate the schedule and ask for it to be swapped so basically the reason why is because Bournemouth have a 10-day break from their last game until they play them, and they see them as their biggest threat in terms of who might support them or who they might struggle against. So they wanted to switch. They disrespected Palace. So Palace, please take note.
Palace are still in Europe as well.
Yeah, but they just feel like, they're going to batter Palace. They're not a problem. Even with a 3-day, we're still going to steamroll them. Is how they're thinking. And I really hope Palace take note, and I hope Palace do them some damage, and then
Glasner will.
Exactly.
I hope they do, because I thought that was so disrespectful that you're trying to say no, because in the rule book it says the order in which the games are postponed or rescheduled is the order that they have to be played. You can't just sit there picking, I want to play Aston Villa this week, and because I don't want to go to Birmingham. You can't do that.
All this, but they're so used to rule breaking, though, aren't they?
No, but I think they've done that.
Bending the rules
over the last 15 years. And I just think people would never have noticed. Whereas this time, some of these journalists or content creators or somebody caught wind of it and leaked it. And because it got leaked and it was all over X, and you know how they like to behave on X.
Yeah.
A bit of pressure, and it was highlighted and very vocal.
But they shouldn't sleep on Palace either, because Oliver Glasner is not a joke. He's won them the FA Cup recently. They're in the second leg of the semi-final for the Europa Conference League, I think they're in. And they're probably most likely, hopefully, will advance to the final, because I think they're on a 3-1 or 2-1, if you can correct me, 3-1 aggregate. They won their game, basically. So they play on Thursday in the semi-final, and they've got that lead. So they've got 1 foot in the final. Yeah, you're worried about Bournemouth, but you should also be worried about Palace.
I agree.
They're coming to win things, and they've got that mentality where why would they want to start losing league games while they've got this winning mentality to go into a final?
We've got them last day of the season as well at their place.
I know. And that's why I'm not sleeping on them.
And I'm not sleeping on them. That's going to be such a hard game, because they'll want to be finishing their season strong with the win at home. So it doesn't matter where anyone is in the league position. You want to win your last game at home, whoever you are.
I strongly disagree with this comment, because, well, from my perspective, if I'm a manager and I'm definitely leaving, I want to leave with something. Yeah. Exactly. So like I said, he's in the semi-final, and he's probably going to leave with that, and that is a great way to end it. But why not try and finish as highly as you can in the Premier League as well? But then spots are still to play for Europe next season as well. So I do think he cares. He's not that type of manager that he cares about his job. He cares about football. And I feel like any manager in the Premier League does. I think that's I don't agree with that, Abs. He does care, man. Look at Pep. Look at Pep. He's been rumoured for the last 18 months to be leaving at the end of this season. He could change his mind, but apparently he's meant to be going to end the season. But he's still trying to win everything. He's definitely won the FA Cup final already, because that Chelsea result today tells me everything I need to know. So the FA Cup's ready in his hands. He's got the Carabao Cup, and he's still trying to get the Premier League ahead of us again. And he cares. Why would he not care? Whether you're leaving or not, you're gonna care. You're gonna care.
100%.
Hopefully, Glasner will leave the Conference League. I think Palace deserve it, man. I think Glasner deserves it well. Top manager. Top manager. Speedster says that West Ham Arsenal game is massive. Spurs should ask favours from their rivals to win. Yeah, I wonder who Spurs will be supporting that day on this Saturday, isn't it?
Supporting Arsenal because they do want to stay in the Premier League, I would hope. No?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they probably won't be because I know the way some of, like some people behave. But I have to go on record. I don't know if I've ever said it in any of the other shows we've done, but I've never really, I've laughed, because of the behaviour and the banter style of, football. But I've never actually seriously thought Spurs are going down, ever. Even all my Spurs friends, they were like, we're going down. I was like, are you mad?
I can't see it happening.
I cannot see it happening. I never could see it happening.
Yeah.
Funny enough, when I was coming back from Madrid, I was wearing one of my Arsenal clothing. And this guy said to me, oh, what was the score? So I said, oh, yeah, 1-1. And he was like, oh, that's good. And I said, yeah, it could have been worse. But yeah, it's okay. Obviously I would have preferred a win. And he said to me, do you know what he said to me? He said, well, it could be worse. You could be a Spurs fan like me. And I was like, it was in Madrid. I was so shocked. And I said, oh, really? You're a Spurs fan? I just thought that was odd. And I was like, you're here on business, blah, blah, blah. And he said to me, yeah, he goes, we're definitely going down. And I said, you're not going to go down. He goes, yeah, we are. I hope they go down. I couldn't believe he said,
what do you mean he hopes he goes down?
He said, I hope they go down. The players don't deserve to be in the Premier League. And I said,
no, that's a bit dramatic.
I didn't agree with him. I said, sorry. I said, you've got a lot of injuries. Surely you can't be putting the players. But anyway, it was just interesting.
That's very interesting.
I just can't imagine a world where I would be saying, I want my team to go down, and that the players who would be playing deserve to go down. I just don't ever.
No matter how much they upset me, even if we're on a crazy losing streak, I would never want my team to go down.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was a bit shocked. I thought it was quite sweet at how calm and polite, and then he said that, and I was like, whoa.
Do you know what it probably is though? It's probably a coping mechanism because it's like, at one point, as soon as you see yourself drop to 17th, 18th, you're thinking, oh, this could actually happen. So you just start saying it like, you know what? Yeah, we're going down.
It is.
You're preparing yourself for what could possibly happen.
Definitely.
Yeah, because you don't really want to see a team do that.
No.
You don't even see, as much as I bantered about it, as soon as they hit that bottom three, I laughed, had my little hee.
Yeah, you laugh because it's almost like it's not real.
Realistically, you're like, Spurs in a championship.
As much as they might have overachieved, in certain respects for a few years, they've never been that club that's always been in a relegation zone battle either. So
because let's be real, when the fixture calendar comes out beginning of the season, what fixtures are you looking forward to? Man United
and Spurs.
Spurs, like those are the teams.
I always look when the Spurs match to make sure I am in the country.
Yeah, you can't lose that fixture. Yeah. As much as Arsenal fans saying, yes, I want him to go down, like, yeah, you're forcing it. We get it. You're an Arsenal fan. We get it. But you're allowed to say you still want your rival in the league. It doesn't make you less of an Arsenal fan.
Exactly, because you want to go there and smoke them.
I mean, I would so I'm not like the fact, if they go down, I won't be upset.
Yeah.
I ain't going to be upset.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to cry saying, oh, damn, we're not going to get 3 points off Spurs this year.
They're gone.
No, Charlene, you're laughing. Do you know, people say that. And I'm like, I don't ever really, I think in a derby, you can never assume you're going to win 3 points.
Yeah. You have it every year.
That's a stupid statement anyway, when people say that.
But when we look at their remaining fixtures, so they're at home. They've actually got a long break. They're not playing now until next week, Monday. So they're at home to Leeds. Yeah, Tottenham. And then they're away to Chelsea. And then the last game of the season.
They'll win that. Chelsea don't look good at all.
Yeah,
what's going on at Chelsea?
Well, all these manager changes don't help, does it? All these sackings of managers.
But you can say that about Spurs. That's exactly why they're in this situation as well. They've changed 3 managers this year. They're on their third. Well, 4 if you class Ange. When was Ange? Was it at the beginning of the season?
He was last season.
Yeah, season.
But as in the space of a year or so.
It's 18
months. Fourth manager.
Yeah.
crazy. And then their last game is at home to Everton.
Well,
That
that'll be
won't
tough.
be easy. That won't
That'll
be
be
easy. But they're at home, so I'd expect them to win that game.
Oh, let's see what happens.
And where are they
Thank you
playing?
so much for Arsenic for confirming this, because we didn't have this information earlier. Did the press conference just happen or something? Mikel Arteta confirmed that Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard are available to face Atletico Madrid tomorrow and are expected to be in the squad. I didn't think Odegaard's thing was serious, but
So maybe they were just being rested.
Yeah, I was worried that he wasn't in the squad.
Well, I'm looking at the injuries, and obviously Marino and Timber are ruled out. So Marino's expected to potentially return on the 24th of May, which is obviously the last day of the season. Timber's expected to return on the 18th of May. However, that seems to always change. So who knows if we'll see those two players this season. And it's saying that Havertz and Odegaard are currently being assessed. Kai Havertz is 50% ready and Odegaard is 25%. So
they'll be on the bench if anything. I wouldn't start. I don't think we need to risk starting them at 50% personally.
Well, I mean, the positives with Marino and Timber is if we do manage to get into the final, that's on the 30th of May, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's a different situation. That's actually a really good point, because even them at 50%, you want to have them all on the bench because they've all been part of the journey of getting us to here. So I'd love to see them both available and that we're in that final and we can have these conversations of they're on the bench.
And no injuries.
That would be amazing, the way to end the season.
And as Michael says, Timber has been a big miss. I mean, he to think he was out for literally the first season he came, and the impact it's only his third season. Am I right? I'm sure it's his third season. Yeah,
I think it is. What injury is it this time? So it's sort of like the groin, pelvic.
He had the ACL the first year, didn't he?
Yeah, literally in the first game.
Yeah.
So it seems that Havertz and Timber have the same injury. Well, similar. The groin sort of pelvic.
Right. Oh, did you see we signed somebody new in the coaching staff in the medical team?
Oh, I did see it in training today.
To take a look at why we're having so many injuries.
And similar injuries they seem to be as well.
Yeah. So it's definitely something to do with something for it to be like they're all having them. Because it's a bit like the Real Madrid, they had about 9 players with an ACL, I think, or 9 injuries or 4, like crazy injury list. And Spurs were the same. And then they found out that they've both got the same style of pitch that rotates and something to do with their pitch. And I watched a video on it and it was showing all the reasons why, like the way you land on that pitch and that it's got like a little bounce thing in it.
So all these fine margins that you just would never think of, you know.
You just don't really think. But I know, you know, when at grassroots level, the amount of injuries picked up by young kids and everyone playing when in the winter, when the grass is so cold and
brittle,
hard and
muddy.
And then different injuries when it's muddy. So I mean, it makes sense that it's down to the surface. And maybe the boots as well. It could be the boots because all the boots are changing and they're all wearing different molds and different studs, and maybe they've got a different support on the ankle. Like so many different things it could be injuries.
With the boots, you know, I mean, all these fancy colours, they look nice, they look fancy and trendy. Sometimes you just need to keep it old school. You know, like how the officials wear the black, old school classic ones.
Yeah, man.
I'll be happy for all my players to wear that.
Honestly, that's what I mean. This is what I mean about when the business side of football can affect football, because all these boot deals and sponsorships that they have to wear. If you're an Adidas athlete, you have to wear these F50s or these Predators. But if they're not comfortable, and yes, I know the brand can mold them and design them to your feet specifically, but what if your foot likes a Tiempo? You can't just change it in the middle of the season. What if you want to wear material? You can't.
And that's the thing as well, because, you know, obviously I'm a runner. And there's only certain sneakers I can wear. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to running, I'm so specific about what ones to wear, because you have to wear what's best for like.
How do you feel in that? Is it, have you got one pair that you like, you know, like when you wear them in, is it to do with how they feel on your foot, or is it the style of the trainer?
So for me, I'll go for a gait analysis. So they see the way I run, because everybody's gait is different, and everyone, as you run, it depends on your stride. So, you know, we're talking from the hips down, you know, your strides and everything, the way you land. Some people's feet invert in, some out, some people are neutral. So there's different.
Some people are flat-footed as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's different trainers to suit different, you know, needs in that way. And I have got a certain pair of trainers that they're my absolute favorite. And but they have mileage as well. So the mileage runs out on them, you know. So you can only wear them for a certain amount of miles, and then that's it. They're no good. So I think I've definitely done the mileage on those. So I don't wear them anymore. But I kind of stick to that brand as well. And it makes such a huge difference. Because sometimes you could be wearing the wrong trainers. You could feel it in your calves. You could feel it in like your muscles when you've got ones that just don't suit, you know, your style or your needs. So it's so important.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a runner, but I can relate to that.
I mean, you could probably relate to it in heels, you know.
100%.
Where you're like, yeah.
Even in my trainers, I'm funny. Once I've got a comfortable pair, I don't really care what they look like. I want sometimes I don't want to wear one pair might look really, really cool, but I'm like, oh, my feet are gonna be aching.
Yeah, 2 hours time. 2 hours time, I'm gonna be uncomfortable.
Yeah. And then I just don't want to wear them, and then I'll wear the same comfortable pair, and people might think, so her wearing them.
Hanging out the same trainers.
But guys, when you're living my life, the amount of walking and steps, like comfort comes first, even on a match day. I know everyone wants to do their match day fits and all of that, but you got to keep it real. I need to be comfortable. I need to think when I'm packing to go to the Emirates. I need to look a certain way for if I'm seeing my clients. I need to look a certain way if I'm going to get wet. If it's rains and if it's hot, like I need to have
options.
It's a lot. And fashion, unfortunately, isn't at the top of the list.
A priority.
It's what's more
practical. The other day of me with my jacket, just to keep it real to people. Yeah. This is what I go through from where I sit. I watched, I'd say most of the first half, and I wore that jacket particularly because I know I've got the right amount of cover, so my face don't get wet. Because if I wear a hood, I get wet. Yeah, because the rain just goes straight in your face. Whereas that had a really nice fat collar that goes like that, so I had a whole protection.
Especially when you know the rain
umbrella. Sometimes I'll think, I don't care, I'm going to just take an umbrella, but it's not very cool behind.
Exactly. I think I've seen, them little umbrellas that kind of attach to your head, so it would just.
I would not be wearing one of them.
Oh my gosh, though! Do you remember when we went to Sevilla in the Champions League and it was down? All of the home fans had umbrellas. No, they all had umbrellas.
Didn't they clear a whole section and go all the way back as well?
No, they all had umbrellas. If I could find the video, my phone's dead. They all had umbrellas. And I kept thinking, how did we even see the
Did we have an umbrella? Did we?
No, we were soaked. We were absolutely soaked. Finished.
Yeah. I do remember that. Got soaked, and that's the reality. As glamorous as it might look going to the Emirates, but the reality is when you sit in the first 5 rows around the whole stadium, you're getting wet. And I pray for the wind to be going that way because seriously, because when it's raining, sometimes if the wind's blowing, it kind of takes the rain away, so we don't get wet, believe it or not. But when it could be raining a little bit, but if it's blowing this way, you cannot. It's like you need window wipers.
To be fair though, because I got a bit wet on Saturday, and I don't normally get wet, and I was like, "Is the direction of the light wind change?"
It was down to the way it blows. That would be right.
Well, sorry to say this, ladies, but I was comfortable and dry.
What row? What row?
Like 2022.
Oh, no wonder.
So,
really covered.
Nice and covered.
Down at the front, you get wet.
But listen, rain or wind or whatever it is tomorrow night, dry, whatever it is, the win is an absolute must.
Yes,
An
100%.
absolute must.
The team will do it. They'll go out there and deliver. And April's over. I feel like April
I
perhaps.
know. I couldn't welcome May quick enough.
Likewise. So now we're in a new month. There's a whole new energy from the team. We saw that on Saturday. And we're going to do it. This is our month now. We need to really stay on track and just get the job done. Both jobs.
Yeah. 5 games. Just 5 fantastic performances.
Exactly.
Clean sheet in every game, please.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And then
1+ goal.
Hopefully, like if you can keep your clean sheets, that's half the job done.
Yeah.
And if you get a couple of goals, it's going to be an amazing month.
Yeah. So while we're speaking about Arsenal getting a win, obviously we've got to watch Man City. How are we feeling about their game tonight? I've got a funny feeling they may get a draw tonight. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm just talking.
Yeah, it's the hope. It's the hope, because I've heard every Arsenal fan say, I think Everton can do something against Man City. You would never think that. No, you've never thought that in your life. But you're hoping.
I'm thinking that tonight.
You're hoping that's going to happen. But like you said before,
it's at the Etihad, isn't it?
No, it's at Hill Dickinson, I think.
Oh, is it at Hill Dickinson?
Away, yeah. I just told you they got to go Merseyside, then London, then Midlands.
Yeah. Maybe they can get a point, Everton. Didn't they lose their last game? Or did they win?
Everton lose their last game.
Yeah, what run at Everton on?
Let's have a look, actually. Let's have a look at Everton's last 5 games.
I'm sure they lost the game recently. They lost to Liverpool a few weeks ago, no?
So their last game, they lost to West Ham.
Yeah, they lost 2-1 to West Ham. They lost 2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah.
They drew 2-2 to Brentford. They lost 3-0.
Not on a good run.
They beat Chelsea 3-0, sorry.
They beat Chelsea 3-0. Everyone's beating Chelsea. What's going on?
Yeah. So this is my point. Why is everyone thinking that Everton's going to randomly turn up against Man City?
Because they haven't won a game in ages.
And Rodri's out as well, apparently. So
what is that from our game?
That's massive.
I think so.
Yeah. It's possible for Everton to get a place in Champions League. Yes, it is, but they need to give it their all in these remaining games, and it's going to be hard.
I'm on Everton tonight.
Right, let me look at the table.
Everyone who's played against City to win. I don't want City winning. I want us to win a title.
Yeah, because Everton are 11th on 47 points, but for the European spots, they're only 48, 49, 5 points away from a European spot.
Yeah, so they need to win tonight. They need to try and get that money, that European kitty.
Yeah. To help repay that stadium, is it? They've got 2 stadiums, you know. They still got Goodison Park, and they've given Goodison Park to the women's team.
Isn't it the women's team now? Yeah.
So they need all that Premier League money, European money.
They need it. It's a business. You need to reach your targets, and that'll be their target for the season. To finish one of those spots.
No, but Michael, this will be their game in hand. You're saying they've got a game in hand, but this is their game in hand, no?
Don't they have 2 games in hand?
We played 35 games and they played 34, but after tonight they'll play 35 as well.
No.
I thought they've got 2 games in hand. We're 6 points clear of them. I wish it was only 1 game.
I'm talking about Everton.
Oh, I thought you
sorry.
Yeah.
Look at us getting all defensive.
No, I was like, am I wrong? That's the time I really want to be wrong.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's possible for Everton to get European football.
Yeah, I think they'll be going out to try and win all 3 points. I don't want to see no Aston Villa behaviour tonight from Everton.
Exactly. A straight W, nothing less.
Yeah.
Everton were the first team to beat Pep's City by a 4-goal margin all the way back in 2016.
That's a nice little stat.
But that was way back then. Why not do it now?
Oh my God. Rewrite history, please. Rewrite history.
Any thoughts on Liverpool, girls? Did you see
I'm shocked.
Their little rivals, Man United.
That's a good result for United. I was really surprised by that. I did think Liverpool were going to come back. It was 2-0 at one point.
And then 2-2, didn't it?
Yeah. But then Kobbie Mainoo come on and scored the I didn't watch the game, so I just know that
I didn't watch the game. I just saw it was 2-0 and then it was 2-2.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What's going on with Liverpool, man?
I wanted to draw, let them both get humbled a little bit.
Yes,
a bit loud. Their fans have been I've been seeing them being quite rude to a lot of Arsenal fans. Which
is it? Liverpool are still fourth though. They're still fourth.
Yeah, they're fourth, and then Man U's in third place.
Yeah. Comfortable in third as well. There's a nice little gap between them two.
Yeah. Insane.
It's really interesting. So from my experience of visiting live football matches, whenever I've gone to Anfield over the years, I've had nothing but respect and really, really good conversation from Liverpool fans. Always. There's just been nothing but the utmost respect. And then online, for some reason, they're really rude and hate watching Arsenal and just...
Liverpool fans?
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool fans were like that. It really shocked me.
They never used to be.
Yeah.
They used to be the nicest set of fans when I went to Anfield. The nicest.
Always. So I'm really shocked at what I'm seeing. Hence why I wanted it to be a draw. Because normally I would have wanted Liverpool to win. Liverpool. I've always had
What's that, Sean?
Could it be these new fans that are appearing everywhere?
It has to be.
Causing trouble.
They're changing the dynamic, mate. It has to be.
What new fans? What, the ones that just decided we're going to support Liverpool because they won a trophy last year?
Maybe that happened, you know.
We Arsenal, don't we?
They support City and now they support, well, they Chelsea, then City, and then Liverpool. Now they're all Arsenal because Arsenal might win something.
But their argument is, but how do you support a football team? Normally, you support a football team that's winning, or the one that your family supports.
I feel like that's how children behave. Is that not
right?
Kids in the playground.
You were 24 years old.
Direction and know their own opinions and character.
You waited till you was a full-fledged adult, 24 years old, probably paying council tax, and said, "Oh, do you know what? I'm going to pick the team that's winning."
Yeah, that's insane. Even kids are loyal though, because from you're a kid and you support a team, you stick to that team. You know, well, that's if you truly love football. Because let's be real, there's a difference. You know, there's people who actually truly like football and support one team, and there's people who just want to support whatever's trending. So we need to be clear on the difference. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm very, very loyal. Absolutely loyal. I don't think there's a more loyal fan than me. I'll wear Arsenal goggles. Like, genuinely. I didn't see that. What's that? If it's my team.
Insane. It's crazy.
No, but there has been a lot of talk about this new fandom. I'm 50-50 with it because I understand, like, you suddenly found football entertaining, let's find a club. But there's also the other side where they are actually just trying to get money, which is actually quite sad to see. And the clubs are so foolish to it. They just see someone that looks trendy, young, pretty. All right, yeah, cool. She's in an Arsenal shirt. Got to be an Arsenal fan.
Exactly. I think it's quite frustrating for people who truly love the club and care about the club and have been supporting the club, and then now you've got, you know, it's a bit of a disrespect, kind of. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, we know football's a lifestyle for us. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's in our blood, it's in our veins, it's got a meaning. But for you guys that are doing this, there's no meaning there. Like you said, it's just for the money or whatever's trending. You know, whereas for other, like, this is people's lives. Like, people will risk their not going to see their child getting born because they're at football.
See their team in the final,
Exactly. They would probably miss their own wedding. To see
I literally missed a family wedding to watch Arsenal in the FA Cup final. I mean,
like, this is serious shit. Let's not get into
it. And the thing that bothers me the most about this is the thing that bothers me the most about this is these people are already in the industry, not known yet. They've got management, and the management have said, go and do some Arsenal content. But then if these clubs actually did their due diligence, you'll see these people doing this Arsenal content. Wait, hold on. If you do your due diligence and you see some of these Arsenal creators, it takes you less than 10 minutes to see. A few months ago, they was wearing a Chelsea shirt. A few months ago, they was wearing a Tottenham shirt.
Particular person. I was at a birthday the other day, and this topic seems to be really in a lot of conversations I'm having everywhere I go.
The club are really poor at this right now. It's really bad.
It's not even in the content creator space. When I'm with my media people and all my football content people, I expect these conversations.
Yeah.
But they're in every group chat. I mean, in my world beyond any of this world, these conversations, like, they are cussing left, right, and center. The amount of idiots, sorry to say, and it's not me saying it, it's what's being put everywhere. They're like, how are these girls dressing and behaving like this on camera? Firstly, that's a whole nother situation. Then there's the conversation about, but this girl is in a Tottenham top, and now Arsenal are paying her. And and I'm not believing it, because I've come across these people and they're in my face telling me they're Arsenal fans. And I'm not, so I don't even follow half of them online, to be real. I wouldn't even know their socials. And then I'm like, no, but they're lovely, they're Arsenal. And they're like, no, they're not. Go down their page and look, and they're Tottenham fans.
Yeah. How can you have the pride to do that? Like, do you have any pride?
You're throwing a check, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'd feel like an idiot. I would feel so worth, like, I'm not fake like that. I don't care. Like, I'd just get a different job. Would you not just take different work?
Exactly.
Yeah, there's so much other work out there.
You know,
there's so much other work out there, or build something with a team you actually support.
Exactly.
It may take longer because the Arsenal social media
they're not authentic. Because if you were a natural creative, you can be creative. You can produce authentic content or authentic work, whatever your work is. But if, I guess they don't care, they'll just do anything, innit, for clout. Or like, for the moment, for me, this is no strategy. They're just thinking in the moment.
I want to know who this is, Jack, or are we not mentioning any names? I saw a supposed Arsenal fan content creator. The moment we were no longer top of the league, she was seen at another stadium wearing another shirt. Do you mean as in like 2 weeks ago when Man City won and we was not top of the league? As in like this season?
Tell us who. They know who it is. Tell us if you know who it is.
Name drop.
I probably won't know who they are anyway.
Exactly. There's another comment as well.
Like thousands.
It's endless. I see too many Arsenal groupies because we're trending. That's exactly, what it is now.
Yeah.
And the managers are smart. But they're not in the football world. They don't understand you can't do that, because they'll get them jobs saying, oh yeah, do this work with this brand that works with Liverpool. And then 6 months later, I'll do this work with this brand that works with Arsenal. And then in both those campaigns, they have to wear a Liverpool shirt and an Arsenal shirt. And then, the Arsenal one got more traction, so stick with Arsenal. But you've already done Liverpool and Chelsea, and you're wearing them.
But then, all right, if you're a football fan,
so when it's work though, like, so that, I guess here's where it gets tricky, because in that situation, maybe that person, when they were offered this job, didn't even really like football, didn't loosely follow, like maybe they weren't a fan as such. So then, is it fair to judge them when they were in that kit doing that work? And then as it's gathered momentum, as they've been invited to more events and done cooler things, and they just think, rah, being Arsenal is cool, the people are better, they're better looking, they're more fashionable, they're more stylish, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, I'm just saying.
Clout, though, but what you're explaining is the clout. It's better over here because there's more paid opportunities. There's so many more brands that are culturally aligned with what these content creators want to do. Like, look at all these brands that are doing the work. They're brands that the girls are like, oh, and then we've got girly pop stuff now. Like, come on.
Yeah, but just be true to yourself. And, if you've started wearing a Liverpool shirt, now you've got to stick with Liverpool, because that's the team you're close to.
And that's a good club. Stick with them. They're a great club of history. Stick with them.
Exactly. So now when they're offering you Arsenal stuff, you say, well, I'm a Liverpool fan. So
I
can wear an Arsenal shirt.
And I won't highlight who it is, but I think everyone within the industry knows who it is. But when I first met her at Arsenal Media, she told me straight away she was a Liverpool fan. And she got the biggest contracts doing all Arsenal work. And I was like,
she's like the face of Arsenal.
And everyone knows it. Everyone that works at the club says to me, I can't believe it. Like, how has this happened? I mean, I know how it's happened, our agent. But
when you're a good manager, and when the club's happy enough to throw money at you, even though you're not an Arsenal supporter, they're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, but to me, that's really weak management from the people in those positions at the club, because there are senior people and that should be getting signed off. And for me, if I was in that position, people's heads are rolling, because that's a schoolboy error. That's not a good look. That is not a good look. That's like like owning McDonald's and selling Burger King. Like, you know, in a Burger King wrapper.
Literally.
Like, look at one of the brands I worked with. They'd done so much work with the club, and their main roster were Tottenham. For 3 or 4 of them were Tottenham fans, well-known Tottenham fans. And I brought that up to them, and it could come across however you want it to. But I was thinking, come on, this is the club that I support. This is my club. These are also my friends, and I said it to them as well. Like, come on, you're taking a paycheck for my club, and you're literally a Tottenham fan.
Yeah, and that happened with another big brand. I remember when they tried to kind of all of a sudden bring all these people together and make them like a little squad and a crew.
Yeah,
not one of them was an Arsenal fan. Not one of them.
None of them.
Because I knew some of the girls I knew, and I'm like, I love it. I love it for them. I really love it for the growth of their career, and they're beautiful people. It's not personal to them. It's on that company that thought it was so ip dip do. How do you
look cute? You look good. You look trendy. You look fashionable.
Blonde, a bit like the Spice Girls. We need someone different, like whatever looks. But surely the key part of it is they should have supported the team that they're representing.
Exactly.
None of them were Arsenal fans. I think most of them were Spurs fans again.
They were
maybe Liverpool or something. I don't know.
All right, girls. Let's say if you was offered a big contract now to go and do content for Spurs, would you do it?
No. Absolutely. And that's why I was annoyed, because I said if I was in this position where Arsenal, like let's say Arsenal was sitting 8th, 9th all the time, we wasn't having all these brands that were working with the club, but like Tottenham were over there, brand new stadium, having all these sick brands that I would love to work with. And they said,
even worse to do that.
75k for the year to do some content here, do this amount of posts. No.
Exactly. No. The moment it's Tottenham, you're like, nah, I'm an Arsenal fan. There's absolutely no way I'm doing it. I don't care.
If it was West Ham, it would feel fake.
It's weird.
Exactly. There's no use to put on this. Like, I'm not doing it. Straight up. I'm an Arsenal fan. And that's that.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan. So if it's not Arsenal, then I ain't doing it. Obviously, if it's international football, that's different.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a Premier League football, there's only one club you support and one shirt you wear.
As a content creator, I'm not going to use another football club as a stepping stone in my career. If you're a broadcast journalist, that's fine, because you're doing journalism and you're not representing any club. You're neutral. But to be as a content creator and say, oh, this month I'm going to wear a Chelsea shirt. Next year I'm going to go to the Champions League final and wear an Arsenal shirt. Like, come on, man. Expedia's taking me to the Champions League final, so I'm going to wear an Arsenal shirt. What are you doing?
Yeah, but
the only time you've ever seen me wear another shirt, I was in a final, a Champions League final, women's Champions League final. It was Barcelona versus Lyon. I wore the Barcelona shirt.
Yeah.
You would never see me wear like another shirt. Like, come on.
Exactly.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I hear it though. It's a London club. If you live in London, you're thinking, oh, Liverpool's a bit far. Let me just stick. No, man.
I don't know. Yeah. See, I do think it is a bit hard, because like I'm thinking, if you are genuinely a content creator, but the content you create is non-Arsenal and non-football, let's say, like let's just say you're a freestyler, or so it's kind of sports football where you'd get them kind of bookings because you make content around football, but you're not actually creating content for that as your main facade or your portfolio or whatever you want, however, then I think if you're wearing different teams, I get it. That's fine, because you're not really a fan.
Yeah, you can be a fan in private. You don't publicize who you support.
You're not promoting that. So then I think that's fine. Like, I don't think you need to be visibly for one team. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
But then
there's that girl that's massive. I can't remember her name, but she's done so many videos. I don't remember her name, but she's brunette. She's popular. All the players know her. Erling Haaland did some stuff with her. She's won City, Arsenal. She's done all that stuff, but she plays actual football. Like, that's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so. Like, I'm not like, I wouldn't dare have an opinion in that way. I'm sort of saying more that if you choose to try and jump on a trend of I'm going to start creating football content and it's all about a team, that's when it's a bit weird, and then it's a different team. And then
like, hey, when we went to the parade, guys, I don't know, maybe your Tottenham shirt. I don't know.
That is jokes.
That's enough shade from me.
Yeah.
I just find it really offensive. I find it really offensive.
Yeah.
Like, get your money. I'm never against anyone getting their hustle, but don't do that type of stuff. I don't feel like people
The
really
thing is,
mean to some people.
most people creating content are not making any money.
True.
We not
But no,
remember
these ones are doing it effectively through their management for brand deals.
I don't think half of
The
these
brand.
ones have got management. I think they're all just jumping on. See
The
where
ones
it goes.
the ones that they do.
Oh, some do, yeah. Some of the ones I've mentioned do, yeah.
And the ones that have management, their management have good relationship with Arsenal. And that's probably why Arsenal haven't done their due diligence. They're thinking, oh, we've done work with them. They wouldn't give us someone that's not an Arsenal fan. Yes, they would. But that management trying to line their pockets.
Everyone knows they do, surely.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's been like going 4 or 5 years now. It's not like a new thing.
Exactly.
Like, it's actually nice to see actual fans getting work and being in those rooms. Like, there's a lot of new people I'm seeing. Arsenal. Yeah, that are real. Yeah, I say real fans, but that are actual fans.
Yeah,
and maybe they were in the entertainment industry, and they've been advised, or they haven't been advised. Maybe they've just thought, "Oh, I'm good at content. It's a good topic. I've got lots of content that I can be creating. I'm funny. I'm this and that. They're smashing it.
Yeah, I love that for them.
I'm here for it. I love it. Yeah, and I think they're really cool. I've worked with some
and
of them.
You can tell it's authentic.
Yeah, it's good. It doesn't
give
me that like some of the other ones.
But you know what? If you know you want to jump from one club to another because you're not a true football fan, keep it real. Keep it 100. Don't try to.
Why not do content actually of that? You'll probably blow up faster.
You know, like at the end of the day, just keep it real and just say, look, I'm not a football fan. I'm just here for the excitement and the vibes.
Here for the vibes,
I think a lot of them are actual actors that can't get work. And it's like when you...
Well,
no, it's not in a bad way. As in, that's their profession. So they're
but it's hard to get.
And it's a good topic. It's not. I'm not saying that in a rude way. I'm genuinely. I can tell who the actors are. I can tell when they're on camera.
No, but it's true. When you're starting out acting,
look at us. The way we just like we're all, we'll jump from. Theirs is so scripted and it's so polished and it's so clean and it's so.
Yeah.
Fake. Not fake, but.
Whereas we pop up spontaneously.
We don't even schedule a show. We're like, right, let's do it.
No, we're really trying, guys. We're really trying.
But we're being consistent. Are you proud of us, everybody?
Isn't it? We've been like.
Exactly. Let us know. We're back.
I mean, we've even got so much exciting stuff that there's so much going on. We haven't even been able to
share anything.
Share it all yet. And there's some good things coming.
Exactly. 100%.
So be patient with us, guys.
We're working.
There's a lot more to come. Oh, should we go through some of the comments? Well, I'm just saying.
They've just been listening to us rambling.
Yeah.
What's that?
They've just been listening to us rambling.
Right. So some of these are referring to the Everton game. It's possible for Everton to get a Champions League place in 6. Really? Oh.
Yeah, they can, yeah.
Oh, so they'll be looking for that win tonight then.
Exactly. Come on, get it. Minutes till kickoff.
So Michael's saying, I've got an Arsenal champions feeling.
Oh, like that.
I like that.
Feeling like champions, yeah.
Everton with the first team. Oh yeah, we read that one earlier. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through. Defending the Premier League champs, losing 11 games is so laughable. I'm guessing they're referring to Liverpool.
I'm sorry, this is such a funny comment. I don't know how I missed that from Maddie Merch. Said I paid cash for my brother's Liverpool shirt as a birthday gift because I didn't want my bank statement to remind me that I paid for a rival shirt.
That is jokes.
That
shows the loyalty, yeah. When you support a club, that is the loyalty.
Right, and the loyalty from me is Liverpool. I could probably buy for someone, even though I'd be buying them an Arsenal shirt. But there is no way, brother, sister, family, dad, anybody would I buy a Spurs shirt. I would never pay a penny to Spurs. That's how bad I am.
Waste the money. Just buy them something else.
I'd buy them something else, yeah. I wouldn't even buy a Liverpool shirt for someone. You know what I do? For every baby born in my family, their gift is an Arsenal. Like it's always like a joke.
You're one of those aunties.
I'm one of those aunties. They're getting Arsenal kits. They are born into the religion. That's our religion. They're going to be Arsenal.
I do exactly the same, and I teach them. I'm like, "What team do you support?" And I just remind them.
I'm sure I've told you guys this before, but when Ronaldo signed back to Man United, obviously there's a lot of Man United fans in my family, like distant cousins or whatever. Somebody thought it was a good idea to gift my eldest son a Man United Ronaldo shirt for his 9th birthday.
What a joke!
I said, "Are you all right?" He's like, "Yeah, but it's Ronaldo." I said, "No, I'm good, thank you."
Oh.
Did you give it?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he gave it to one of his teammates or something like that.
Oh,
you know, there's United fans everywhere, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'd bring it to training one day. I'm sure a United fan will claim it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a really funny story that I'm sure I've shared before in one of our shows. So my godson, when he was about 2, I want to say he was about 2 years old. His dad's a Spurs fan. Yeah, he had a full kit, Tottenham kit on. And as they're bringing the birthday and they're singing happy birthday to them, he blows the candles, and what does he say? Arsenal! That is the funniest video. And I think I've got it on my Instagram. If you all go through my Instagram, it's somewhere in, like years ago, it'll be on my, honestly, the funniest video.
I love that.
And because when he was a baby, I bought him an Arsenal kit. Obviously, the dad didn't want it, threw it away. And particularly like pretends, whatever, you know. And anyway, long story short, whenever they'd come round, I'd be like, "Enzo, who do you support?" Arsenal. So I've been teaching him. So when he blew out the candles, he screamed because they were all clapping because he was a little baby. He went, "Arsenal." It was the funniest.
That's the best. I love that.
I know that's fuming.
The video, and the funniest thing was we were actually playing Spurs, I think the next week, right, honestly, and that's why I posted it on Instagram, because we beat them. I'm not sharing it until we win, and then when we won, I posted it.
So I need to see this. That is too funny.
So funny.
Michael's asking, have you ever worn another team shirt?
Me?
No.
Oh, damn. I think I'm the only one that has. But I think it's no secret. I've said this so many times. When I used to play, when I was a lot younger, I played for West Ham. It was called West Ham Juniors back then. And I wore a West Ham shirt.
But if you're a player,
I don't want to see them go down.
Yeah. If you're a player, that's absolutely excused.
And I've worn shirts from other leagues. Like I've worn, well, this ain't going to go down too well because I've worn Real Madrid, I've worn Barcelona.
To be fair, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Like, I genuinely, if I had a friend that played for Real Madrid or Barcelona and they gave me their shirt, I'd wear it. I'd have no problem with it.
That's why I have the shirt. The player gave me the shirt.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know that, but I'd have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different.
Actually, no, tell a lie. I have worn another shirt. I've got a Maradona shirt. I've got Argentina. I've got Argentina shirts that I've worn. Sorry, I forgot about them. I've got them because they were gifts.
Yeah.
International football is different.
I wore my brother's shirt, obviously, when he was playing for the team he played for, family, stuff like that. So I have, but not. It's different. It's when I wear my Arsenal's different. You know, like it's not the same when it's your family and they play for a different team. You're supporting the player. You're not supporting the team. It's a really, really big difference.
Yeah. Like I've also got a collection of shirts from players that have left Arsenal and gone on to different teams in the Premier, and I've got their shirts from other teams. Never worn them, but I've got them. That's really nice. I've got both of the Iwobies from Everton and Fulham.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
But that's supporting the player, you know, that's supporting the player. It's not like you're wearing the shirt. So
I've got a nice little collection, man. I've got a nice little collection.
Yeah.
You have to do a show of our collections one day, Pippa. You can do one of your
I've slowed down the last 4 or 5.
The show can do a collection, don't you think, Charlie? You can get us through everyone and tell us the story behind the shirt.
Yeah, literally.
The last 4 or 5 years, I haven't received anything, to be fair. I've been pretty quiet, but might have to get my game back up and get some player shirts, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I got a really nice one the other day.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm
we
just trying
see some of your shirts, Helen, because they're all framed on your wall.
Yeah.
Normally.
You know, I've got so many that still need to be framed. I've got a Lacazette one. I've got an Aubameyang one. I've got loads. I
You
haven't
still
even
haven't
framed
framed
them.
those?
No,
That was literally lockdown.
I know. I still haven't done it. I'm so bad.
Put that on your to-do list.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah, no,
season's done.
Oh, look, I've just found a Walcott one that I've got. Look, that I posted.
there you
That's
go.
a Walcott shirt. I don't think I've framed that one either. I mean, I'm going to run out of space.
Exactly.
Ticket prices for this year's final category, £563. That must be executive level, mate. Category
What's that?
2 or 3, £155.94 for the final. That's the tickets. I don't know. That's what Emerson's saying. I don't know if that's the official prices. Ticket prices for this year's final category, £563.17. Category 2 or 3.
What, from Arsenal?
Can't be. It can never be.
If you 1 minute, is that resale price?
That must be the neutral, like the executive seat, like neutral seats, because they can't go on sale yet because they don't know who's in the final yet, so they can't.
Yeah, because I was going to say my Madrid ticket was £50 away.
Yeah.
The Atletico Madrid one the other day, which was a lot more because when we played Paris Saint-Germain last season, I think it was only €27 or something. It was really cheap, which I was really surprised by. But I mean, £50, I pay all day long.
Oh my God, Mr. Golden Balls, you have just given us the ultimate amazing idea, and I think we should do this because Helen could definitely do this. I can add a few in as well if I can match her, and Shah as well, because Helen could lay out a starting 11 with all of those shirts. I think we should do a start. I've got a match one. I've got a match one David Raya shirt. So we go.
I've even got an Ozil shirt. You know that?
Oh, is it?
I've got an Ozil shirt. Yeah, but that one's framed. That one's actually framed.
That would actually be a good show.
Yeah, let's do a starting 11
I've got Ozil. I've got Aubameyang. Who else have I got from that team? I think they're only them. I'm not sure. I'll have to get them out because I can't even remember. But I want this whole 11. Boys, any of you listening, happy to get some more donations.
Yeah.
I need to do up for the women's team.
I'm not good at artwork. I'm not good at making posters, but if you want to give me a shirt, I'll happily accept it. I'd love to get, do you know what actually I really want to get, which I think would be really nice? I'd love a pair of David Raya's gloves.
Yeah.
Because if I got a pair, I would put them in our studio for She's a Keeper.
That would have been perfect. I remember Raphael asked him for his gloves once, but it was the last day.
Remember that year?
He really wanted them, but he gave him his shirt instead. He goes,
I remember that. I couldn't believe it. He got 2 shirts that day.
Yeah,
it was the last day of the season. Yeah, he got both goalkeepers.
Ramsdale,
goalkeeper, do you remember?
I forgot he was doing that.
Let's not talk about that phase. But Ramsdale literally took the shirt off of his back.
Yeah,
he was walking out topless. That was really nice of him.
That's so sweet.
And that was the last time we saw Ramsdale.
Yeah, they're such good boys. All the players we've had are so lovely.
Yeah.
I did forget to mention, I do have a shirt from one of our rival clubs that a player's gifted me. Oh, look at Helen's face! And it's so funny because whenever people come to my house, they always ask for it. And I don't know why, but I don't want to give it away. It's with all my shirts, but like I've never, for some reason, I don't want to give it away. It's signed and everything. But they're always like, but why do you need it? Like, that's not your team. Like, why do you want it? And it's true. I hear what they're saying, but that was gifted to me personally, and he liked me, and we had a good conversation.
There's the
so don't feel right giving it away.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, Hells. Hold on. What is that?
The Aubameyang one.
I'm
trying to find the video to play you guys the video.
So does anyone want to guess whose shirt I've got? It's not a current player. Well, actually, first guess the team.
Give us a clue. What team do they play for? There's a lot of football clubs.
Either Tottenham or Man U.
Right, there you go. It's Man United.
Okay.
Oh.
Wan-Bissaka.
No disrespect to Wan-Bissaka, but like if a friend asked for that, I'll say,
please don't tell me it's Alexis Sanchez.
No.
Well, he's former Arsenal, so
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I would rather
maybe I'll allow it, but I don't think so.
What position is he? Is it Bruno Fernandes?
No, I said it's not a current player.
Oh, All right, what position is
Do
he?
you want to guess his would his nationality help? I don't know.
National.
Chat,
Is he English? Huh?
he is. Oh, this might give it away though.
Sanchez.
All right, tell us what position he plays.
I meant Sancho.
That might give it away also. All right. He is like, yeah, he's a forward basically. He's a forward. He's a goal scorer.
Oh,
he's a goal scorer. No.
Wayne Rooney.
Martial.
No, not Wayne Rooney. But you're on the right. You're going down the right type of. You're going in the right direction. You're going in the right direction of generation. No.
David Beckham.
I'm seeing Dwight. Oh, I would love a David. I would actually definitely keep that one.
It comes David Beckham.
That'd be different.
I remember that.
No one's got it in the chat yet. I've seen Mainu, Rashford, Ibrahimovic, Andy Cole, Dwight York, Van Persie, Hoyland.
Oh, Dwight York. Yeah.
No.
Teddy Sheringham.
No. But you're on the right track, Hells.
Oh, no, because I'm Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand.
No,
it's not striker. You said striker.
Not Ronaldo.
Solskjaer.
Who else is there?
Solskjaer.
How are you missing out this absolute legend? I think he's a legend.
Eric Cantona. It's Eric Cantona.
How did we not guess that?
Eric Cantona.
Cantona. Yeah.
I feel like there's
that event. You got it, Pippa.
Yeah. He was so lovely as well.
Yeah.
I was like, I was thinking about when you were signing it, I was thinking, who can I get this signed to? Because I know so many Man United people. One of my best friends is a Man United fan.
He's a legend.
But then as we were talking, I was like, actually, no, make that up for me, you know. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yes, Cantona. What a guy.
Yeah.
Cantona. Was that their song?
Cantona. Oh, that's my friend Bart. Let's be real. If you had a signed Thierry Henry shirt, would you give it to me? And he said no.
Absolutely not.
Exactly. I'm going to hold on to that.
Well, actually, my wish would be to have a signed Thierry Henry shirt to me, like to Helen, to Mrs. Arsenal from Thierry Henry. That would be.
I love the name. To Mrs. Arsenal.
Mrs. Arsenal.
That's what, you know what? Honestly, all of my shirts, like I'd say 50, maybe 70% of them are signed to Mrs. Arsenal. Oh my God, I've got Patrick Vieira. I just remembered.
Yeah,
recently. Yeah.
Do you know that's what they call
Thierry Henry?
Yeah.
Do you know that's what they call Leah Williamson now? Like, as in like the BBC, but WSL, they call her Mrs. Arsenal now.
Really?
Yeah. Because didn't they call Tony Adams Mr. Arsenal?
Share it with her. I'll share it with Leah. She's
they call Tony Adams Mr. Arsenal though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same thing, captaincy, number 6.
England. Yeah. Listen, 100% Leah Williamson deserves that crown.
Exactly. I love it.
I actually want to watch this City game and I don't want to watch it on live. As much as you lot want to watch the game with us, I'm
putting the game on.
Yeah.
That's time already. Oh my gosh.
Darling.
I want to watch it with my dinner.
When you're having fun.
Yeah, I know we've been online 2 hours. Come on, Everton!
I've got an Everton shirt, you know.
Have you? I thought you only had one shirt from another club.
No, wait, why is Haaland wearing a red hairband?
I've got a Wobies Everton one.
Oh yeah, you told us that.
I ain't even got my remote next to me to turn the TV on.
Haaland's got a red hairband.
Do you not want to do it? Carry on, because I'll turn the TV on. Otherwise, what are you not going to do?
I mean, I want to get my dinner ready and stuff. I might have to disappear from the camera.
Should we
start a new one?
Should we come back in at half time?
Let's have a break. Let's have a break and then we'll come back.
Let us know if you're going to join us. Only if you're going to join us, chat. If you're going to join us.
Let's have a vote in the chat. Tell us.
Yeah,
we need 80% or more to come back.
Yeah.
Let's run a quick poll. Who's going to come back and join us at half time? We want to see the first half of this Everton Man City game. Why is Elijah saying I'm shameless?
Because you're like, come on, Everton.
Yeah. I want the 3 points.
Obviously, come on, Everton. There's nobody in this show saying, come on, Man City.
We got Jack Swagger. He's like, I'll be back for a little, still at work. Oh, I love that. So I'll come back in 45 minutes, guys. Michael as well, big up to you, saying, yeah, let's watch it. Tyrone's saying, yeah, back. Monster is saying, yeah, girls. Guys, get voted.
How do you vote? Is it like this? Hold on.
I don't even know how to vote.
I think you got to put the number.
Halftime it is washing dishes and then I love that. Halftime it is washing dishes and then taking a shower.
Yeah, I need to eat. When I come back, I might be in a hoodie and that. Like, I need to get comfortable. Kind of.
Yeah.
I might be in my pajamas.
My pajamas.
Yeah. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Big up as always.
Great show as always. Love all the comments. Love the interaction. I know we've been yapping quite a bit.
No.
As we do. And we'll come back on this stream so they could continue and click the link.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Can we do that?
Don't know. We might have to start a new one.
All right. Well, we'll try and click this link. If not, we'll create a new one.
Yeah,
so just make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on.
Yeah, you'll know anyway. The notifications will come up.
Yeah. All right. See you all in 45 minutes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.